Hello and welcome to today's ukulele play along. My name's Aidan and I'm here every Thursday and Saturday at 3 o'clock. So you can tune in and we're going to do half an hour of playing through tunes on the ukulele. So hopefully you got your ukulele with you and you're all tuned up. And today's tunes that we're going to do a tune called Down by the Bay. We've also got I Have a Dream by ABBA and the song Havana by Camilla Caballo. Just to let you know, if you're interested in doing one-to-one lessons on ukulele, we have loads of great teachers here at the Rock Jam School. You can send an email to rockjamschool@gmail.com and we'll send you out all the details if you want to get started on that. Also check out our YouTube channel for a load of free tutorials, and we have a whole tutorial series up there where you can get started. And also we are here on Facebook every Thursday and Saturday with the free ukulele play along. So say hello in the chat and we'll post up some stuff in the chat room over there as well. Again, tell your friends about that. And the odd time we run a few kind of like free group ukulele courses. So again, if you're interested in that, just doing a group Zoom lesson online once every week, send us an email and we'll tell you all about that as well. So yeah, lots of stuff you can do. What we're going to do today is we're going to play through the tunes. So the way this is going to work is I'm just going to play the tunes. We're going to get backing tracks up on screen, and it's just a chance for you to kind of like sit there, play along with something, because sometimes when you're just sitting playing on your own ukulele, it's not as much fun. Let's get started with a warm-up. So as we always do with a warm-up, we're going to go through 7 chords. These are all in the ukulele license basic chords module. We're going to start with C. Let's play it 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So again, we've got the diagrams over here, just in case you haven't seen these. And then A minor. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next up, we've got F. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here I'm just strumming with my thumb. It's a good way to start. And then we're going to move to G. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember to get these fingers the right way around, so you got your index finger on top and your middle finger down below. Then we've got E minor. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next up is A major. We're going to be using this later on in Down by the Bay. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we have the chord D. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's our 7 chords from the Ukulele License Basic Chords module. Let's put 4 of those in a row. So we've got G, E minor, A, and D. Let's just play them once, and I'll keep the count going. 1, 2, 3, 4. So G, 2, 3, 4. E minor, 2, 3, 4. A, 2, 3, 4. D, 2. Let's do that again. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. A, 2, 3, 4. And D, 2, 3. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Okay, so there are 4 chords. Let's put a strumming pattern to go with that. And today we're going to use our Reggae Strum. Let's just hold down maybe an E minor chord. Just hold that down. And we're going to try this strum. Now the big thing about this strum is there's no strum on the first beat of the bar. So you just leave out beat number 1. I'll just play through it one time so you can hear it. So we go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Sorry, I just played on the 1 there. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. You know what? Sometimes I make mistakes when I'm trying to talk and explain stuff at the same time as playing it. Then mistakes sometimes creep in. Especially on a beat like this. The hard thing about this beat is just not playing on the 1. You're so used in music all the time to playing on the 1. Okay, let's try that again. Ready? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and down, up and down. 1 and down, up, 3 and down. 1 and down, up, 3 and down. Okay, I'm getting a little bit better. See, practice works. So the way I'm strumming this is I'm using my thumb to go down, and then I'm kind of using the front of my index finger coming back up. So you can see the nail is pointing out, and I'm using the kind of like pad of my index finger coming up. That's always a really nice kind of comfortable way to strum, if you do the downs with your thumb and then just stroke the index finger on the way back up. Sometimes other fingers naturally join in, but I'm mainly using the index finger coming back up. So it's thumb, index, down, up. Okay, let's try this strum with this chord change down here. So we're going to do our G, E minor, A, D. Okay, so starting on the G, remember, don't play on count number 1. That's more for me than you guys. Okay, ready. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 to E minor. 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, now we're going to speed that up a little bit, because with a reggae strum it usually goes a little bit faster. So we're going to 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. You can also do this thing I'm doing where I actually tap the strings on the first beat. That kind of makes the rhythm better as well, because it sort of kills the sound of it in between the strums. Let's try that again, and we'll do that tap on the first beat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 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 And you can also add that little tap on count number 3. So count 1 and 3 are quiet. So that little just tap on each of those will really help. Okay, let's try it again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 to D. 2 and 3 and 4 back to G. 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. A little bit faster. 1, 2, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and faster again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and okay, so that's our reggae strum. It's really, really useful strum, especially when you're playing in groups. It's a nice kind of accompaniment to other instruments. Let's get started with our first tune today. So we're going to do Down by the Bay. Chords in this are A. So let's play an A, 3, 4. A. And then we're going to try E7. So E7 we didn't do in our basic chords module. Let's talk through this quickly. We've got our first fret on the G string, second fret on the C string, open E string, and then second fret on the A string. So we've got first fret, second fret, open, second fret. And I'm using my index finger, middle finger, and ring finger. Like that. That's our E7. And we've also got the chord D. Again, this was from our basic chords module. It's always good to kind of test out each individual string when you're doing kind of chords, if you're just learning them. Just make sure you're getting a good sound and you don't have anything like this. You can hear there some strings are kind of buzzy or muted. You want all of them sounding clear. Okay, and we're going to, let's just play through the tune. And we're just going to play each chord one time. 2, 3, 4. A, 3, 4. Then E7. Now E7 again. Then back to A. Next up we're going to have D, D, then to A. Then with A, E7, and quickly back to A. And we'll do it again. To E7, E7, then to A. Next we got D, and then we got A, stop, A, stop. E7, quickly back to A. So you saw on that kind of middle A there, I did this thing where I was going kind of A, stop. That's a little bit of a kind of stop in the song. It's kind of nice to put that in. If you want, you can just strum it as normal. So there are the chords. Now, if you're finding that tricky, just keep doing that. So just like strum once on every chord. Let's put a strumming pattern together with that. So do we have any strumming patterns here? No. Should we try using a reggae strum that we just used? So 1, 2, let's hold the A chord here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. So 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, and 3, 4. Okay, we'll do a slow one. 2 and 3, 4, like that. 2 and 3, 4, 1, 2 and... So we're doing our reggae strum, which is 1, 2 and 3, 4, 1, 2 and 3. We'll do a faster one later on. Let's just try that one. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2 and 3, 4. Down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, to D, down, back to A, down, up, this, down, up, down, 1, down, up, down. So you just change quickly to that last chord right at the end. 1, down, up, down, E7, down, up, down, A, down, down, D, down, A, down, up, down, A, down, up, down. So you can keep that nice groove going. Again, that's a nice kind of simple strum to do. Really helps having that backing track spell out where the beat is. We can also try doing a double time reggae strum. So what I mean by that is instead of being 1, 2, 3, 4, we can have 1, 1. So it's 1 and 2, and 2, and 1, and 2, and 1, down, down, 1, down, down. So we're actually kind of doing 2 sets of strums for every chord box you see on screen. Let's give that a go. Again, if you're finding these strums difficult, just stick to doing like 1 strum per chord box. That'll work perfectly. So do join in. Like whatever you're able to do, join in. Okay, let's go for it again. So down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down. 1, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down to D, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down. Okay, so that's doing a double time reggae strum. So the first time we did it was 1, down, up, down, down, up. We just fit it in really nicely, nice laid back groove. And then what we did was we did that twice the speed. So we ended up doing 2 lots of strums. Down, up. Down, up, down, down, up. So you can do it either way. That works for a lot of strums. Sometimes like if you've got very good at doing like the kind of slower speed strum, you can try and like double the speed that you do it at, so you fit in twice as many, and sometimes that's a nice way to strum it. Let's do the tune one more time, and this time I'm going to keep doing the double time reggae strum, and I'm going to sing along as well. Again, do whatever strum you're comfortable with. If you just want to hold the chords like that, that's brilliant. Okay. 1, 2. Down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home, I dare not go. What did it do? My mother would say, did you ever see a moose kissing a moose? Down by the bay, down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home, I dare not go. What if I do? My mother would say, did you ever see a whale with a polka dot tail? Down by the bay, down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home. So you can just keep going. There's about 8 verses of that tune. You can go look it up on Google and play along with that. So yeah, that's just a few techniques as well for just strumming. So if you're finding you've got very good at a strum, you can try and double the speed of the strum, and that'll kind of just create a bit more rhythm. Although just playing down by the bay where the watermelons grow, You can just do one strum per box. That still sounds good. You are watching the Ukulele Play Along. My name's Aidan. I'm here every Saturday and Thursday at 3 p.m. It's a free live stream. Anyone can tune in. Join in our chat room as well on Facebook, and we'll post up links to the tutorials for the songs that we're doing. So if you want to do more of a deep dive and learn like what are the chords, what's going on. I'm just giving brief explanations of stuff today. But if you want to do our full tutorials, you can check all those out on YouTube. If you are interested in signing up for online weekly classes, send an email to rockjamschool@gmail.com. We'll send you all the details, and you can take your time to make a decision whether that's something you want to do, whether you want to sign up for a trial class, maybe you want to just try out 4 classes, do 4 weeks or 8 weeks or something like that. You've got all those options, and you'll have a weekly time slot with an online ukulele teacher. I've got some great ukulele students at the moment, and we're making huge progress there, learning some great songs. And we also do, the odd time, we do some free weekly Zoom group classes. We've got this 5-week course, and we do adult classes and children classes. We're doing an adult Zoom class at the moment every Saturday. It's great fun. We're about halfway through it, and there's about 20 people on a Zoom call, and we're starting off from the very basics. We presume you know nothing about music, you've never picked up an instrument before, and we just get you going on that. It's a kind of big group class. We can help you with tuning, all those kind of things. If you're interested in one of those, we do them every so often, but get your name down on the list if you send your name to rockjamschool@gmail.com. One other thing, we'll get on with the tunes in a second. My friend Sebastian is doing a series of drum play-alongs, kind of like this ukulele play-along, except with drums. You don't need a drum kit to join in. You can use chopsticks or like knives and forks or pencils or something, and he takes you through the basics of drumming. Again, you don't need any musical knowledge. Check that out on Drum Shorts. You can find that on the Rock Jam channels, and you can also just type, I think, Drum Shorts into Instagram or YouTube. And again, that's on Facebook. Probably the best place to find all this stuff is if you follow the Rock Jam Facebook page, and also the Ukulele License Facebook page, and you'll get details about that. But he's doing a weekly play along with drums. Okay, still to come in this half hour, we have the song Havana, but right now we're going to do the tune I Have a Dream by, let's stop that just for a second. Okay, this isn't stopping. Okay, there we go. I Have a Dream by ABBA. So let's check this out. Let's just play it, and I'll just strum each chord once. Our chords are G, C, and F. We've already done these in the warm-up, so I won't go over them again. There you go, G. But just one thing on G. If you're finding it difficult to get G, if you're just a beginner, some people find this one a bit tricky because you've got to get 3 fingers down in this kind of formation. You can leave out this finger. So leave out the ring finger and just use those 2 fingers. So the same 2 fingers you use for F, but you're just kind of turning your hand around like that, and you playing the 2nd fret on the C and the A string, and you can leave the E string open. It'll still sound good. So if you want to do that, we call that easy G, and that'll kind of help you out a lot. And when you change between G and C, using different fingers, so those 2 fingers for easy G, and then that finger for C. Again, if you're just a beginner, that's a really good hint. That'll get you playing songs a lot quicker. And then later on, when you get a bit more confident, you can just add the extra finger to get the full chord. So that's the easy G, and that's the full G. So you're just leaving out 1 finger, and that makes it a little bit easier for you and gets you playing songs, and that practice will be really good because it's getting your hand in the right place and the right shape already. Let's play the tune. Okay, I'm just going to strum each chord one time. G, G, to C, G, C. By the way, if you want to sing along with this, you can check out the lyrics on Google. Just type in I Have a Dream lyrics. We made this one as an instrumental, so we got a nice cello playing it rather than me butchering an ABBA classic. Now to F. Okay, so that's the tune. There are the chords. Let's get a strumming pattern going with this. We're going to do the reggae strum. We're just going to do a sort of down-up strum for this. So again, I'm just doing down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And you might hear as well that I'm going to emphasize certain notes. So I'm kind of playing a little bit harder on count 2 and 4. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. You do that a lot in music. You kind of emphasize the 2 and 4 count of the bar. Makes it sound really nice. Kind of like the reggae strum we were doing earlier, where we just played on beats 2 and 4. That's a really good musical technique, is kind of just bringing out the 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So I'm just bringing out those beats. I'm playing every single beat. So I've just got this down, up, down, up, down, up, going the whole time. Again, down with the thumb, up with the index finger. Let's give it a go for the tune. 1, 2, 3, 4, G. Okay, so that's the tune I Have a Dream by ABBA. It's a good one to play along with. Nice straightforward chords. It's great for practicing your C, G and F. And remember, you can use that easy G in place of regular G if you're just starting out. We're now going to do Havana by Camilla Caballo. And the chords for this, we have E minor. Let's try to play that together. 3, 4. E minor. Good stuff. Then we've got C. Now, what I'm going to do for this C, I don't know if you can see in the diagram, but I've got a number 3 in that red circle, which means use your third finger, which is your ring finger. For this tune, we're actually going to use our middle finger. I'll explain why in a second. But we're going to use your middle finger to play the C chord. It's going to make it easier to do the change. And then the final chord is B7. Now, here's an easy way to do B7 if you've never seen it. Let's go back and have a look at E minor. We've got that shape there. So you've got 4th fret, 3rd fret, open string, then 4th fret, 3rd fret, 2nd fret. You got that kind of diagonal shape. If you look at B7, it's that same diagonal shape, just one set of strings above. So this time you've got 4th fret, 2nd fret, 4th fret, 3rd fret, 2nd fret, and then the open string is at the bottom. So that's B7. E7 was just here, and then all you're doing is just moving that shape up and down to get between them. That's B7, and that's E7. So B7 and E7. So it may seem complicated at first, but actually all you're doing to change from a B7 to an E minor is just moving that one shape up and down one set of strings. That's a good little kind of change to practice there. B7 to E minor, B7 to E minor. Because you're not having to move your fingers around, it's actually a really easy change. And then again, getting back to our C, when you're going between E minor and C, you're doing E minor, then you're just moving your middle finger down to that 3rd fret. That's why we're using our middle finger there. It means you're not kind of moving this way. You're not moving your hand down. You're just keeping your hand sort of in the same place. So E minor and then C. And then we move to our B7. So again, you're in the same sort of, you're sticking around the same kind of frets there. And then right at the end, back to E minor. So you just move down. So you don't actually have to move your hand very much when you're doing this. If you're finding your hand moving all over the place, try and have a look at that and see if you can just get it all there. And what's happening every time is your middle finger is always playing a note. there. So that's where it is on the E minor, that's where it is on the C, and that's where it is on the B. You want to keep that middle finger always playing the notes on the 3rd fret. Once you do that, it's grand. Okay, so there are 3 chords, and there's a special way to move around them as well. Just for this one, we're going to change where we put the finger for C. Let's play through it. So we're going to go E minor, C, and then B7 twice. B7, B7. Now, E minor, C, B7, B7. 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 E minor, middle finger, B7, B7. Down to E minor, middle finger, B7, B7. Minor, C, B7, B7. E minor, C, B7, B7. Okay, excellent. So that's how the kind of chord changes work. Let's have a look at a strumming pattern. For this one, it's nice to do a kind of down up, down up, down up, down up, down up, and then just stop the strings after that. So it's 1, 2, 1, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2. So we're kind of giving 2 counts to each chord box. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's try that. I might try singing little bits of it, see how I do. Havana, ooh na na. Heart in old Havana, ooh na na. Took me back to East Atlanta, ooh na na. God is in Havana, there's something about his manners. Havana, ooh na na. So that's Havana. There's loads of things you can do with that strumming pattern. Once you get the basic kind of down up, what you can do as well is mute the strings in between. I use my little finger for this. And you get this kind of percussive effect. So again, I'm using my thumb and index finger to go down up. So the way it works is you have your E minor, down up, then you mute, and then you do a down up with the mute. So it's E minor, mute. E minor, down up, 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 down up. So you keep this hand just doing down up all the time, and then here you're playing the chord, mute, chord, mute, chord, mute, chord, mute, chord, mute, chord, mute, chord, mute. Havana, ooh na na, you left my heart in old Havana, ooh na na. And then you can, once you get that rhythm going and you get used to it, it's really nice to sing along with. That's great for kind of Latin kind of tunes, just nice. Just gets that little bit of kind of percussion into it. We are going to finish up there. This has been the Ukulele Play Along. My name is Aidan, and I'm here every Thursday and Saturday at 3 p.m. for a ukulele live stream where you just pick up your ukulele and you can play along with tunes that are featured on our ukulele license tutorial course. You can find over 60 free tutorials up on our YouTube channel. You can also check out our chat room in Facebook when we're broadcasting live, and we'll provide links in there. And if you want to ask any questions, you can ask away in the chat room. Also, you can send an email to rockjamschool@gmail.com, and we will give you details of our online Zoom lessons. You can book yourself in for some online ukulele lessons, and you'll get a schedule of lessons for half an hour every week, and that can really help your ukulele progress. And we also do the odd kind of big free group Zoom lesson. So if you're interested in those as well, send an email to rockjamschool@gmail.com. We'll send you all the details. So just send an email, and we'll let you know all the options about how you can get started. If you're an absolute complete musical beginner, we'd love to hear from you, and we can get you started on that. But that is the end of Ukulele Play Along for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Hopefully I will see you next time, and have a very nice day. Take care.